Good morning, healthy makers. Welcome to my healthy living and lifestyle segment. And today I'm going to show you my backyard, my garden, as you guys can see. So, I just want to show my our backyard. As you can see, it's just small. So 1 year ago, last almost fall, we moved from California to Colorado, and since we're a farmer, we used to planting vegetable plants that we can grow in our own backyard. Whenever we have a little, like a small land, we always grow because that's where we get our main source of food, like the vegetable and some herbs that we can pick up only or harvest in the garden, because we use our culture is used to just picking it up in our own yard, so we get the fresh food and the good nutrients, the nutrient dense that's really the fresh vegetable provide. You can have it also buy in the market, but there's nothing the best if you can grow it in your yard. And so today I'm show you um, the vegetable that we planted, and I can show you name some of them. I don't know if you see this, like this is okra. You see that I have an small one okra, and this is all tomatoes. So we put a ring so that way, because tomatoes is very fragile, like the stem or like the branches break away if like the wind or anything, and if there's a lot of vegetable in it, I fruits that that's grown, it's going to be really like breakable. So anyway, but I can show you guys over here that we have some chili, also like pepper. So here in this, we build this like tend to provide the squash to really, um, they need to be hanging, like a hanging plants that need to be planted or set up that way. So here we have, I don't know if you see in there, you see that that's what do you call it, white zucchini squash. So this is all squash over here. As you know, we have 20 different squash that's been popular, like here in the U.S. But this one, we call it battle gourd. You see, it's battle gourd, and that's like opo in the Philippines. That's familiar. And usually they only grown in the Philippines, mostly this kind of vegetable. It's in more in a tropical area weather, but now we can grow it over here, and I see some other places like London, Hawaii, that you can just plant it by season, like during summertime or spring. So, and also we have they call this chacha kabucha here. This is chacha kabucha, we call it here, or calabash. But in the Philippines, we call this calabasa. So a lot of them like grown, like how many, if you're guys inside, see that. See, and like, and also these flowers before it go be plant, it's gonna be it's edible. You can also you see this in the supermarket, that you can buy this squash flowers, and it's edible. You can put it in a salad or steam it. Some people are eating it uh, fresh, just wash it and fresh, and some of them are garnishing for some salad, some any dish that they can have like a nice presentation to for a meal, so that you can use that usable. So as you guys see over here, it's a lot of that zucchini white. I think they're gonna go smaller, But in the bottom actually we have the summer squash. I don't know if you guys can see it. Here I can show you this one. So this one is how do you call that? Zucchini, the green zucchini in the summer. That's summer more grown, and inside have more summer yellow squash. So this is all, how do you call that? All over here, squash. And then this is look like an acorn squash, but actually that's more in a bottle gourd. And on the side we have green beans. See that? There's a lot of over here. Mother, this one is ready to pick up. Like, you see that? That's green beans, and it's over in the other side too. So, so as you can see, that's on the right side on our yard. And we really put, as you can see, this is actually backyard that is just only green, grass green that we can mow every time. But we softened the soil and then added some organic soil so we can really grow. I like the vegetable grown in a really good soil, because we don't know, I've been staying this like this. It was hard actually in the beginning, so we softened in it. And then so we have more zucchini in this side actually, like, because we have too much seeds, so we didn't waste it. It's time to plant it. And like here, so that's more calabash or cha-cha kabocha. It's like I wanna dance. And actually I'm gonna show you guys the big tomato. And also actually this one is leaves like a yam. We call it, what do you call that, Mother? Talbos in Philippines. Like that's this is a yam vegetable, and some the young ones, the young steam, we pick it up to steam it, and it's really good for salad. And also over here, you guys see, that's big tomatoes. So that's big tomatoes. Now it's just green. We're waiting to ripen. And over that side we have eggplant. And actually this one is my salad that grown so fast. And also this one is kale. The kale been huge. And so that's kale. And my mom is, like really taking out the you know how when you take care of the plants, it's gonna give you a good fruits also. It's like you take care of it, you water it, you really give a nice thing. So this one too is how do you call that? Bell pepper. We have green bell pepper, so we're gonna wait when it's red. It's gonna go red. And this is some of the herbs, pressed herbs that we have. This call is parsley, and I have how do you call that? Mint. This mint is good for garnishing the salad, or you can have a mint tea, fresh mint tea. Oh, I tell you guys how we can make a mint tea. Like I learned it from Saudi Arabian, how they make a really good tasting mint tea that you don't really boil the water, or like put this mint when it's just in just like first boil of the water, when you boil the water to have a tea. So, and then put that and take it away, and the best tasting tea you can have, mint tea you can have. So anyway, so that's as you can see, all of that see around, and then all around that, and we put the small and all of this over here. See, because this land will be just gonna be mowing for like grains, like watering green. We didn't get anything from it. So what we do is we also have, I forgot guys, this one is now I forget this name. What do you call this, Mother? Wait a minute. Yeah, yes, this is a fresh basil. Basil, not basil. Okay, so that's the basil. So we have like many fresh herbs. So the herbs is so good when you have it fresh. So anyway, you guys, that's my garden. And remember, especially nowadays, you get to have your main food, like consumable food, every day as much as possible. It's fresh. So if you don't have a land to plant anything, some people plant it in a pot. You know, I see some people that living in apartment, they plant some tomato and strawberry in the pot. So that's really good idea because you minimizing consuming of this food that you know that are not really stuck for a long time in a grocery or like, you know what I mean? Because these food are perishable. Sometimes when we buy groceries for vegetable produce, fresh produce, it's get rotten right away if you don't like use it or consume it or cook it, right? So and since it's perishable, you're wasting a lot of time, money for going to grocery, and money also to buying it if you don't if you don't think it's not appealing to eat anymore because it's perishable. So I encourage you all to have, even you have a piece of land, like just a little, to really grow some vegetable or fruits and or herbs. That way you are consuming the fresh and the nutrient dense food that you need to have your body to really get the nutrients, complete nutrients you have. But anyway, I just think of you to kind of share this right away. So anyway, you guys, so that's all I can have. Share my garden. So don't waste your land. Put something in that growing, especially nowadays, we really need it. The global warming, it's really telling us to do planting because we are declining with so many trees and so many plants that grown. It's some of them are died, so we need to plant more. So okay, so I hope I inspire you guys. So that's what I just get to share. And if we're gonna do harvest, I probably share some more again. So anyway, this is so good. The sun, it's also giving me some vitamin Z. So get out there, plant some vegetable, fruits, and herbs, fresh herb, so you can have the best food you can have in order to eat healthy and have a healthy living and lifestyle. You can design also. Bye, you guys.